Hello friends, today's video is my very first cleaning marathon video here on my channel. I've compiled about an hour and a half worth of cleaning that has clips from some of my older videos, so if you're fairly new to my channel, you've probably never seen these videos before. The videos will play back to back, which will give you a ton of continual cleaning motivation. A cleaning marathon video is designed for you to put up on your TV, your iPad, or your phone, whatever you normally watch on, and clean along with me. So if you like this style of video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and now let's get to cleaning.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine.
Hey friends, it's Robin. Welcome back to my channel, Cleaning Robin's Empty Nest. Today I'm just quickly tidying up the house. I have a lot of clothes to fold, I've got some dishes to do. I picked up some cute little summer items from the Grove Collaborative and from the Pioneer Woman section at Walmart. I can't wait to set those out in my kitchen. Very excited about that. And as you saw in the prior clip, I have my grandson helping me out today, so he'll be in and out of the video, so just sit back and just enjoy his cuteness. Let's get to cleaning.
Okay, now that I've got the crock pot washed and put away, I'm just going to finish off these dishes. I used an SOS pad to clean the crock pot insert, and I'm just going to continue using that SOS pad on the back of this pan. I've just found that an SOS pad really gets that black burnt off stuff off the back of your pans. So if you have that on there and can't get it off, try an SOS pad.
Queen of hearts, when everyone folds, your fork still holds your place in your bed, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass, but you're bound to break down, bound to lose, get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass, but you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Come on.
All right, now let's clean off the countertops. Now usually I put everything that's on top of the counters in its home before I start to clean, but today I thought I would change it up a little bit and just kind of do section by section, starting with the bar area. And let me know in the comment section, do you like to clean with a wet rag or do you like to clean with a dry rag? I do kind of both. I like to start with a hot, wet rag, use my cleaner, and then clean it off really well, and then go back and dry off the area that I just cleaned.
When I turn my mojo on, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling strong. It won't take long when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Watch me use my witchcraft. I'm gonna use my witchcraft.
And you guys know I cannot have my cake stand empty. So since I have the grandbaby today, I'm not going to take the time to bake anything to go in here. So my husband got these little lemon bites from Sam's Wholesale. They are so stinking good. So I'm just going to grab a few of those and put them in my cake stand. Dishes hand dried and put away, let's get to cleaning the sink. I'm just using my regular cleaner and stuff that I love to use, the Dawn dishwashing liquid in the blue, which I believe is just the original formula, and then I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Surface Scrub and Lavender Scent. These are just my two favorite products. That lavender leaves your sink and kitchen just smelling so good. So those are the two products I'm going to be using. I love to just get it really good and sudsy, which is what I'm going to show you here in just a second. To me, that's just the key of getting it really good and clean. So also that brush that I'm using is also from Grove Collaborative. So I will leave a link to Grove Collaborative down in my description box if you want to check out some of their products. I haven't found not one yet, maybe a bathroom cleaner that I didn't like. So, okay, so now that we've got it good and clean, we'll get it good and rinsed off, and because this is the kind of the end of the night and I won't be using my sink again, I'm going to dry it off really well. Hey guys, I just want to pop on here real fast. I got these things in from Grove a few weeks back, but I've just not had a chance to actually clean my kitchen and put my summer stuff out. So anyway, excited to show you the few things I'm going to add to my kitchen to make it a little bit more summery. Okay, let's start with a couple things I got from the Pioneer Woman section. I got a cute little cutting board. sweet. So I'm gonna add that over my coffee area. Then I got this little cake server that says eat cake. Isn't that just precious to also add to my little decor in my coffee area? So anyway, both of these are Pioneer Woman, but little cute touches of summer over in my coffee area. Then I got the Cherry Blossom Summer line from Grove. This is the Stoneware Cherry. And look how cute it is, y'all. Oh my gosh. This is gonna go on my sink. So cute. And then to go on top of it, I got the cute little scrubber. What you do is you put water in your dish soap in there, and it's called a bubble up. And you just kind of press it like that, and that's what you wash your dishes with. So cannot wait to see this. I'll probably be using this as my sink cleaner instead of using it for my dishes though. But look, sweet. Okay, then I've got hand soap. This is really important nowadays, guys. So I got this cute little pink container, and I believe this silicone thing comes off, and there's different colors, but I went with pink to go along with this Cherry Blossom. So sweet. And then I got the Cherry Blossom gel dish soap to go in it. It's the refill packet. So I love these. Then to clean with, I got a rose scent dish soap and a multi-purpose rose scent cleaner. So I'll probably set these in my tray and then put the bubble up on this side of it, or my dish soap may not sit out. I'm not real sure, but we'll see just a second how I'm going to arrange my sink. It's not much, but I thought this would really add some summertime to my kitchen. So excited to get it all put out and let you guys see it.
Turn back time back to all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls and our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good and the worn out sneakers, when we were fine about the complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. To all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls and our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good and our worn out sneakers, when we were fine about the complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. To all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls and now
Now here is a little diffuser that I just got from Scentsy. It's called a portable diffuser. So it's kind of like what I just showed you guys in my hallway, that kind of diffuser, but it works off of little pods. So I'm very excited to use this. However, I just did a bathroom makeover, and I will link that video down in my description box, but my owl plug-in doesn't really go in my bathroom anymore, so this is what I've ordered to replace that with.
you take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you
Y'all get ready for some cuteness. This was my first time to film while watching the grandbaby. It was quite a challenge, and let me show you why. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sibling. Thank you. Thank you. You give it to honey. Give it to me. Let me see it. Hey. Okay, here. Let me trade you. Okay, you take that one. I'll take this one. Can I have this one? Thank you.
I thought some of you might appreciate that, just something different in my videos. Now let's get started in the bedroom. Of course, what I always do is I open up my curtains and open up the blinds to get some sunshine coming through. And really, if it's raining or sunshining, this is just one of my favorite things to do in the bedroom and throughout the house if I can. But I don't need to wash sheets today, so today I'm just going to fluff up the sheets and make the bed real quickly. I'm looking for a comforter and some new curtains. I'm thinking about maybe just doing a little mini bedroom remodeling video. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. But I've been looking for a new comforter for several weeks now, and I just can't seem to find one, but I'll keep looking. So here, once again, I'm just going to get the bed made, and then we'll do a little picking up. There's not much in the bedroom to do. I try to keep my bedroom so minimal that it's pretty easy to tidy up. It's one of the easiest rooms throughout the house, I believe. So I have sped this up for you because I know you've seen my bed made 1,000 times, so I wanted to speed it up for you some. And here I just wanted to show you that I do have a couple of drawers in my dresser where I have done the KonMari folding method. I've read the Marie Kondo's book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, several times. I own the book. Every time I read it, I learn something. So if you're one of those that are ready to get organized or feel a little bit more organized, it has the best tips. I just adore this little book. So I guarantee if you read it, you'll learn something from it.
Do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along. I'll be alright.
I am not sure if you can see it or not, but on my dining room table I have a glass vase there that's got some irises that come from my yard. They've died. So here I'm going to insert a segment where you can see me going out into the corner of my yard and clipping off some fresh irises to put on the table. So this time of year is just awesome. You've got these great plants that you put bulbs in the ground years ago, and they keep multiplying, and this is just such a happy time for me. I just love it. So here I'm just going to cut some irises real quickly, take them back to the house, take it back inside the house, put some fresh water in that vase, and put some irises in the vase.
Every time you need me, I'm telling you I'm here to stay. But looking at your castle, I'm pretty sure you're safe, but still afraid. I'm walking in your garden, knowing what you're dreaming of, past the copper statues of everyone you've ever loved. Lower down the bridge and let me in, will you? You'll never get to know me from within, will you? So you've been fighting demons. I promise I will break the spell. You don't need that armor, even though you wear it well. Lower down the bridge and let me in, will you? You'll never get to know me from within, will you? Lower down the bridge and let me in, will you? You'll never. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
Okay, I wanted to pop in here also and just say real quickly, once you have everything off your counters and you can see everything that you have, I'm going to take this time to try to move out some things that really don't spark joy in my life. I love thinking of that reason, to get rid of stuff or to pass it on to someone else that could get some joy out of it. So this is a great time to take an opportunity to go through your stuff and see what you really want to put back on your cabinets. All right, now that I've got everything off the countertops, we will start on the top of the cabinets now and get everything off from there, because I believe you're supposed to start cleaning from the top and go down. So any dirt that falls to the top of these cabinets will go down to my countertops, and then I'll clean my countertops, and that goes down to my floors, then I'll clean my floors. So that'll kind of be my process today. So let's see if I can get on top of this countertop and get everything off the top of the cabinets. Wish me luck.
I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. If you need a hand, I am here for you.
If you get lost, I'll lead you back in.
Walk that extra mile, I would do that too.
Just so I could be beside you.
If the end is near, just know that I got you. I'm your armor when things get tough. Know I got your back, your battles are mine too. I'll fight for you when things get hard. Lay it all on me when you're not strong.
All right, let me film just a little bit on top of my cabinets before I start cleaning, just so you can see. This is why I'm going to try to vacuum it
before I go to clean it. I think that would help me some. I don't know what that is. I think that's, yeah, that's dirt. Yay! And then here's where that little tray was. Look, you could see the difference. Yeah, so anyway, so I am going to vacuum first with my handheld, and then I'll come back and clean it.
Meet me where the meadows grow by the water hole. Lucid dreams of you and me. Sky high, busy life, I wanna leave. Oh, muscle tight, early light, cleanse down jaw. Say my name or say it twice. Shed this layer of overthinking. Drowning water, let go, wicked water, wicked drowning water. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me and cleanse me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water, wicked drowning water. Let's go on the longest journey far away. See elephant out in the wild. Forget every word we've ever known. Sunrise, sunset, hopes and dreams and regret. Now it's all the same. Call me out from my shadow self. It's time, I can tell. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water, wicked drowning water. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me and cleanse me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water, wicked drowning water. We're not gonna wait, not gonna waste our time. We're not gonna stress, not gonna make a mess. Oh, no, I don't wanna be less than I can be. The waterfalls wash me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water, you wicked drowning water. I don't wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls wash me and cleanse me. The wicked drowning water, let go, wicked water,
halfway there. I've got all the cabinets, so the top of the cabinets cleaned off. I've got the refrigerator cleaned off. I've got the kitchen window clean. So now I'm going to get a fresh rag, and now I'm going to actually wipe down the outside of the cabinet. So I'm just going to use a stool on this one and just go back and forth cleaning out my rag. And again, I just have some Pine-Sol and hot water is all that I'm using. And it made them pretty shiny. If I had the energy, I could have gone back and maybe used like some furniture polish and really polished them up. But my gosh, y'all, I probably should have done this video here in like 2 different days because this almost killed me. So I guess just up and down, up and down, up and down is all I did for several hours. So, but anyway, so okay, so we're going to get the outside of the cabinets cleaned off, and then we'll get my refrigerator cleaned off and put that back in. And what a job that was getting that out, and it's going to be another job getting it back in. So, and any minute you're going to see me sweep and mop, and for some reason this is me reminding myself that when I'm filming or after I get through thinking that I'm filming, I've got to check and make sure it was actually on record, because you're going to see me get my mop bucket already, you're going to see me get my mop already, and then you're going to see me walk over, and then that's it, the next something else. So I didn't get myself mopping behind the refrigerator, but believe me, I did get back there and scrub and get behind the refrigerator really clean. That was a really good feeling and such a sense of satisfaction that I didn't get to get on film. So sorry, but lesson learned for this amateur that I am. So okay, so let's just continue wiping down the cabinets.
Because you're scared and lonely, finally got some closure. Yeah, I can finally start over. Yeah. So all my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly, I'm too fly. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Here's to the memories. Cheers to who used to be. Your friend said that you left me. I'm glad that's what you believe. All my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly. I'm too fly. Oh, bye-bye, bye-bye. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell goodbye. U-G-L-I, you'll never see me cry. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell it. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Think I'd try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around back.
Okay, y'all, I pulled it out. It's a little dark back here, so you might not be able to see anything. Sorry, but just wanted to show you. Well, it's not too bad, but you can't tell between my wood floors and what the dirt is, but better than I kind of expected, that's for sure. Let me see if I can get closer down here. See a little bit, so.
I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time. And I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me on tonight. 'Cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around. No, I won't be turning around. It's the right time. You feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. I think I'll do it on my way. I'm gonna show you what I'm going through. Get you out of your comfort zone. 'Cause I need more of the truth right now. It's time that you made your mind up. 'Cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I
All right, now that I've got behind the refrigerator and mopped and cleaned real well, even though I didn't get it on video, it's good to clean. I'm going to take this duster and just dust off the top of the cabinets. There was a pretty good bit of dirt laying up there, and I kind of like to get dust off of something before I actually spray something wet on it. So that duster comes from Grove Collaborative, and what's great about it is once you get that dirty, you just pop off that little white dusty fluffy thing and throw it in the washing machine. So it's kind of reusable, and I really like that. So I will have a link to my Grove Collaborative down in my description box if you'd like to check it out. Also, I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray in the basil scent. I had never tried this scent before. There's so many different ones, so I tried it out, and it's so refreshing. I really have enjoyed this basil scent, so I'm going to recommend you try that fragrance also. So, okay, now I've just got my rag good and wet again with that Pine-Sol. So I'm going to wipe it down with a wet rag, and then I'll go back and dry it with a dry rag just to kind of get everything dried before I move on to my next step.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright, 'cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, 'cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Hey. I think about you and I want you here with me. Am I out of my mind, or is this how it should be? You made me sing about love, so just tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Yeah. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. A little crazy for you. Hey. A little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby. I'm a little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy.
Okay, now here I've just taken my sudsy water and put it in a bowl so it'll be easier for me to get to, and I have another clean rag. But y'all, I think this might have been the hardest part. My old knees were like, what are you doing? But yeah, it was pretty tough, and I didn't even really show y'all all that I cleaned around the baseboards, but it was really hard to do leaning over like that. But I got it done, and let me tell you, it was a very satisfying feeling to get this kitchen done. Now, please know, I do not clean like this on a daily basis at all. I cannot tell you the last time I probably got down here on my hands and knees and actually cleaned my baseboards. Now, they needed it desperately. When I was sweeping, you couldn't really see it, but you don't realize how much gets up under your cabinets like that. So I got a lot out when I was sweeping before I even wiped it down. So it was pretty dirty. But anyway, I'm just hoping to kind of get you to get into some areas of your kitchen that you haven't cleaned in a while. And then you can just see the satisfaction and the great feeling after it's over with. So this was definitely one of the areas in the kitchen that really needed cleaning. When I took that off there, oh my gosh, it was so super dirty. So let me know in the comments, was there any spot in your kitchen after watching this video that you went to and deep cleaned and hadn't cleaned in a while?
Okay, y'all, it is 2 o'clock. I started filming at 7:15 and cleaning and filming at 7:15, and I am just now gotten everything cleaned, and it's 2:04. Gracious. So pulled the refrigerator out, cleaned behind it, cleaned the refrigerator, cleaned the vent underneath it. You see Drake, she's crashed. Wiped off all the counters, cleaned the tops of my cabinets, cleaned all my light fixtures, cleaned all the baseboards, the backsplashes. Just feels really good to have everything just really clean. Wiped down the chairs. These chairs I have a love-hate relationship with because of these little rings right here. Oh my gosh, they are so hard to take care of. They're just always dusty. So, but I think they're pretty, but they're very hard to take care of. Okay, so now that we've got everything cleaned and ready everything to be put back, let's get everything redecorated.
Give it one try, you will see. If you give it away, you'll be free tonight. It's like my engine's overflow, and I ain't fueled, it's time to go. We're in this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I feel I'm strong beyond belief, and this is happening to me. I'm shouting, oh, this rush is love in the fast lane. I finally found my love. I finally found my love. I finally found my love.
Hey guys, it's Robin. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. On my YouTube channel, I do tons of cleaning motivations. I love to decorate my house. I pretty much film everything lifestyle. So if you're interested in that kind of content, I'd love for you to join my YouTube community and hit that red subscribe button below. But in today's video, I'm just going to show y'all some chores that I try to do on a daily basis to keep my house in order. I do work a full-time job, so it's really hard to keep up with things. It can fall behind really quickly. So today I'm just going to show you a few chores that I do to keep my house company ready. So let's get right into the video, guys. Now here, my husband owns a business. He's a diesel mechanic, but in the summer he has a few shirts that just really keep him cool, so I try to keep them kind of ironed. I don't do a really good job at it. I'm not a good ironer. I don't hardly even iron my clothes. I send everything to the cleaners. However, I do to try to keep, because he is a business owner and likes to look professional, even though he gets extremely dirty, I do try to keep some of his shirts ironed a little bit throughout the week. So here I'm just going to start by ironing some of his shirts. Our ice machine has been broken, so until we can get it fixed, here you're just going to see me put some bagged ice into our ice tray and put it back into the freezer.
Oh, you're sorry, but you never can tell.
All the lovers, we were diving far too deep. Different colors that we had to pull to sleep. All the lovers, hoping we could break the spell. All the lovers, we went down the wishing well. All the lovers, we were diving far too deep. Different colors that we had to pull to sleep. All the lovers, hoping we could break the spell. All the lovers, we went down the wishing well.
I got you buried deep,
In the back of my head,
'cause you got all the answers.
on the tip of my tongue,
You got a whole religion.
in the palm of my hand.
If you want it bad,
Better listen now. All the lovers, we were diving far too deep. Different colors that we had to pull to sleep. All the lovers, hoping we could break the spell. All the lovers, we went down the wishing well. All the lovers, we were diving far too deep. Different colors that we had to pull to sleep. All the lovers, hoping we could break the spell. All the lovers, we went down the wishing well.
I sat down by the ocean. It's like tears that I feel, fill up with emotions. Could I taste them for real? Longing for you, oh, but I can't get back. What can I do? What can I do? Oh, when your train is gone. I don't wanna go back, don't wanna go back. If you are not with me,
Alright, now that I've got everything taken off the countertops and they're good and clean, let's get the dirty dishes into the dishwasher. Now what I usually do, guys, during the week as far as my cleaning routine is, I still cook about 2 or 3 times a week. Even though my kids are gone, it's just my husband and I do enjoy cooking. So on the nights that I cook, I do try to cook a whole bunch so that we'll have some leftovers. But that night, I don't do a lot of chores around the house. However, the night that we eat leftovers, that is the night I really try to get some chores done throughout the house. So this is kind of what you're seeing here. This is one of these nights that we had leftovers, so I have a lot of extra time to get some chores done. And that kind of helps me, so when the weekend comes, I'm not killing myself trying to get the house cleaned. So let me know in the comments, do y'all do the same way? Do you do chores throughout the week, or do you wait till like Saturday and Sunday and take a full day to get your house clean?
don't wanna go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? Go back to where we came from. If my hands are empty, hey, do you read me? Go back. I don't wanna go alone. Go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? I'm taking step by step all on my own.
here you're just going to see me spray down my whole sink with my favorite cleaner, the Clorox kitchen cleaner. What I normally do though is I scrub down my sink really good with some dishwashing liquid and suds it up really well, wash it out and dry it. But tonight I'm just going to spray the Clorox on there, let it sit overnight, and I'll clean it out in the morning. I do that quite often just because I've got that white sink and it makes scuff marks and it just gets dirty so quickly. So I find that if I'll just spray it down with some Clorox 1 or 2 times a week and let it sit overnight and just clean it really good the next morning, that really helps control the stains in my sink.
Look what we're gonna have for supper, y'all. Some Frito chili pies. I also love a good chili hot dog. Let me know in the comments if you're the same way.
In case you guys were wondering what I was just carrying, that is a new rag that I got from my utility room and I just love it. So I'll probably have that in my next video that I do. So okay, so now I've just got a hand duster and I'm going to dust this area. This area stays so dirty because it's right here by the front door. So again, we're not going to deep clean today. We're just going to roughly go through this area with this hand duster. By the way, I got the kind that's got the Febreze scent to it, and oh my goodness, y'all, it smells so good. And the scent kind of lingers once you've dusted in this area. So I highly recommend y'all trying those hand dusters that's got the Febreze smell to it. So okay, let's continue to dust the dining room.
Would you have me back over once again? On and on and on, 12 till I'm torn apart. On and on, stabs going through my heart. Try and save me, try and break my fall. On and on, 12 till I'm torn apart.
Okay, so while you watch me pick up my den, I got a question for you. Let me know in the comment section, do you like videos that are really fast and kind of sped up throughout the video, or do you like them more relaxed and laid back and kind of slow? If you've noticed throughout this video today, I've done a little bit of faster clips, and then most of my clips have just been what we call real time. So when I watch YouTube channels, it's usually early in the morning. I'm drinking my coffee, it's my quiet time, and I like the slower videos. But some people like them really fast, but I find that the fast ones give me such anxiety, so I tend to want to film real-time videos because those are also my favorite videos. So just let me know in the comments if you would, if you like a little bit of both, fast and slow, or if you just like a slow video in real time, or if you like it sped up. So let me know.
Till was standing outside, waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, but my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. You were running from it all. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire. I follow your heartbeat, keep on moving to the drums now. To the drums now. I follow your heartbeat to the ending of the ocean. I follow your heartbeat away.
Alright, I'm just going to show you a few after shots here. It feels really good to get all my chores done, my house tidied up, and now my house is definitely company ready.
Alright, so let's start in the bedroom. Now this was the Sunday night after my daughter's wedding that was this on a Saturday night. So all day long today, all I've done was lay around, snack, and rest. So this is later on in the night, and it's probably about 6:30, 6:45, so I'm getting a late start at night to cleaning, but I knew if I did not get in here and get this house in order before Monday, it would start my week off with a really bad week. My friend Lauren Romanek, she has her own YouTube channel also, and she's really good about doing videos on Sundays, which kind of helps you get your week off to a great start. So I took this idea from her and just thought, really I've got to get in here and get everything in order so that I can have a really good Monday morning. I've got you some really great relaxing cleaning music to go along with this after dark cleaning video. If it's at nighttime, grab you a cup of hot tea and watch me clean, or if it's in the morning, a cup of hot coffee. Some of you clean along with me, some of you just sit and watch to get your motivation, so just enjoy. I wanted to show you a quick clip of my snacks. There's my coffee cup for breakfast. There was my cereal bowl that I had that was my supper tonight, and my s'mores. These are the best snacks. I get them from Sam's Wholesale, and they are so stinking good. So if you're a chocolate lover and marshmallow lover, you need to try those.
Do you ever look up in the sky sometimes, wondering where you are, wishing you could be right here? Do you ever want to start all over again? You find happiness out there. You will make it back, I swear. Oh, don't you let your heart grow cold, waiting in line for something that you know. Oh, you try to find someone new. Every time your dreams been put on hold, the story of our life starts to unfold. Many lessons learned. Oh, don't you let your heart grow cold, waiting in line for something that you know. Oh, you try to find someone new. Every time your dreams been put on hold, the story of a life starts.
If any of you kind of noticed, I was high stepping as I was walking on the side of the bed over here. This is why Ziggy is sound asleep for the night. I also won't be vacuuming tonight because he is already asleep. What we do for our fur babies. And here I'm just gonna take everything off the top of this dresser. This was just kind of our catch-all for the weekend, so I've really got to get that cleared off. So okay, then we're going to move into the kitchen. As you can see, I already kind of have the kitchen kind of cleared out because of the wedding. We had the food here on the bar, so I pretty much had everything taken off already. So since I'm going to try to get everything wiped down and decluttered and ready for my fall decor, I'm just going to leave all my extra stuff that was normally on my cabinets off. So I'm just going to get everything cleaned really well, and at the end you're going to see some after pictures where everything looks really minimal because I'm not going to put all that stuff back on. And since I'm going to take everything off the counters for a deeper clean, I'm going to run some really hot water in the sink, and I'm going to use some dish soap, and I'm using the Rose Scented Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray. If I had thought about it, I just got my Grove order in, and I ordered the acorn spice. Should have used that, doggone it, I just forgot about it. So here I'm trying to finish up my rose scent. I have used this all summer and I just love it. So okay, so I'm going to fill the sink with some really hot water, get it good and sudsy. And you guys know me, I'm going to use one rag that's really wet and clean off really well, and then I'll go back with a dry rag and dry everything off, and then put everything back on the cabinets. But I'm going to keep my countertops really minimum, so let's get to cleaning the counters.
I can't escape you. Like a movie on repeat, the scenes just go on. I'm hearing your voice in my dreams. I wanna escape you. I really think I made a big mistake. I want you to know I can't stand the thought of losing you. Tell me, do you think of me too? 'Cause every song just reminds me of you, and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you, and it breaks my heart. You're still here though we're apart. Don't tell me it's over. Don't tell me it's over now. Don't tell me it's over now. Don't tell me it's over. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you, and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you, and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you, and it breaks my heart. You're still here though we're apart.
Alright, so here I'm just going to put up the dishes that I had, thank goodness, hand washed the night before. So I've just let them sit overnight. I'm going to put them up real quickly. And let me know in the comments. Said earlier that I've been watching YouTube cleaning channels for about a year, and I usually watch them like in the morning times when I'm drinking my coffee, and I don't really like a lot of talking. I like to really hear the music, but some people like a lot of talking throughout the video. So let me know in the comments if you like a video where there's pretty much I'm telling you everything that I'm doing in the video, or if you kind of like just a little bit of talking and more music. So I'm just anxious to hear. I've got like over 400 subscribers now. I'm so excited. So I would love to hear your opinion on if I talk too much or if I don't talk enough.
Back to where I belong, fly right back to my home sweet home. If I could, I'd take it all back and fly high up above the open sea into another destiny. I close my eyes and I'm back in your arms, I fly. Sometimes it feels like you just wanna run. It's
So here I'm just going to make some sweet tea just real quickly. If you are new to my channel, if this is your first time here, I'm so happy to have you. My name is Robin. I'm married to my husband Derek. We have 3 grown children, so we are both empty nesters at this time. I just started my YouTube channel in March. I love all things cleaning, organizing, decorating, so that's the kind of content you'll find here on my channel. If those things interest you, I would love for you to take a second and hit that red subscribe button below and join this community. Then don't forget to hit that bell notification button. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a video and you won't miss any of my upcoming videos.
Even if I try to leave, you still make me wanna stay. You ask me to believe in the words that you say, but I can't be strong if you can't move on. Don't you think we've had enough of the trauma you bring? Ain't you tired of thinking we can get through anything? 'Cause I can't move on if you can't be strong. But every time I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I loved you for a lifetime. We can run through fire and rain, but it always feels the same. And I waited for a lifetime.
Here I'm just showing y'all the Method Wood for Good Daily Clean for the furniture in the almond scent. It is the best scent ever. So this is what I'm using today. And also this is another area that I'm going to keep very minimum. I'll put that glass jar back on the center of it, but I'm just going to leave it like it is, clean it really well, and then get it ready to decorate it for fall.
Can't move on. Every time I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I loved you for a lifetime. We can run through fire and rain, but it always feels the same. 'Cause I loved you for a lifetime.
And y'all, it's a true struggle when it's an hour and a half past your bedtime. You're so tired. You're in such a hurry. However, your fur baby just needs some loving.
Past behind. We can run through fire and rain, but it always feels the same. 'Cause I loved you for a lifetime. When I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I've loved you for a lifetime.
Okay, we finally come to the end of my video. I hope you guys got a ton of cleaning done along with me today, or that I motivated you to get up and get some cleaning done in your home. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next week for a whole new video. Thanks again for watching. Bye!